Hello, my loves. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we are going to get you clarity on why are they acting this way with you. So your special person, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, or your crush, you may not like the way they have been acting, right, or behaving with you. You may be in some form of struggle or separation with little to no contact, and you really just want to know what is up with them. Why are they acting like this? So this is the question that we will be answering for you today. And also stay with me until the end of each reading, because you will also get the opportunity to ask your most urgent question about this connection, and we're going to use this deck to get you an answer. All right, so if you are new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, and if you're already part of the Live Tarot family, thank you so much for being here. All of you, you know how much you mean to me, and I am so grateful. So let's dive right into your three choices today. So we have three decks for you to choose from. I'm going to show you each deck. You can pick deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So please do be gentle with yourself. Not everything may resonate because this is a general reading. Now, if you'd like to have clarity on your specific and unique situation, you can have a private reading with me, or you can order any of the oracle decks that I've created and will be using in this reading to help guide you at home. So all of the links to that are in the box below. So let's get right into your choices. So this is your deck number 1, which is the Wandering Star Tarot. The Wandering Star Tarot. Okay, this is your deck number 2. And this is the Arcanum Tarot. Okay, and then this is deck number 3. And this is the Dark Mansion Tarot. All right, go ahead and make your selection, and we're going to get started with the Wandering Star Tarot. All right, group number 1 that chose the Wandering Star Tarot, here is your reading. Let's take a look at why are they acting this way with you. So, Spirit, can you please tell us for our beautiful group 1? Why are they acting this way? Why is group 1's person acting this way? We have the Chariot. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, and we have Strength and the Lovers. Really powerful energy. Look at this. Wow. All right, so look, wow, group 1, you have some amazing energy coming through here, okay? First of all, I feel like your person, they are really invested in this connection, okay? So if they have been acting in a way that is either difficult or seems to be more heavier energies, I believe the reason for that is because they are in a state of making an offer or considering to make a really big offer. And it might be something that is giving them pause, right? It might be something that is giving them this sense of, okay, I need to sit down and really think this through and think about, you know, how I want to present this. I am feeling for many of you, your person, it's definitely been a journey for them. making the kind of offer that is required of a 10 of Pentacles energy is a really big deal, right? Look at this. It says inheritance, family, and property. Okay, so this tells me that your person is wanting to make an offer to you that is absolutely concrete. So this is not like just some, promises of love, just some empty words, right? I feel like up till now, you may have felt that their words are empty, or there's something coming through here about words being not offered in a way that makes it feel concrete. Now, I do feel with the Strength card that there may have been something here that your person had to overcome in order to even consider making this offer. There's definitely been some issue about them not being strong enough to either stand up to their family or stand up to something that needed to be dealt with. Now, it could even be that this is somebody who, again, because 10 of Pentacles can also represent their own family dynamics, as well as the offer of a marriage, a proposal, or a commitment that they wish to make to you. So there may be something here about inheritance and family and property that actually has to do with something about them not having access to that if they are with you. Okay, so there is, for some of you, and take this as it resonates, that may not be for everybody, but there's something here about property or money or family influence or family expectations where your person has definitely not had the strength to stand up for themselves. Like for some of you, they may be having a difficult time standing up for themselves because they may be dependent financially or in some way with either family or people around them, in which there is some sort of a family business or some sort of a family oriented income that they really rely on. Okay, so I'm feeling that your person very much wants to move forward. Okay, we're getting the Chariot's energy, and look at this, 3 out of 4 cards are major arcana. Okay, 3 out of 4. So there is a huge shift that is coming here. So if you feel that this connection has been stagnant for some time, I feel like Spirit is saying that there is a huge shift in momentum that is coming here, because your person, through either a separation or through you stepping back or them having to step back, they're starting to see what their true priorities are. They are reprioritizing. They're finding the strength to focus on what is their true priority. And for them, the true priority is their love and their relationship with you. And I feel like they may not have been able to see that clearly before, but it's coming into sharp focus now. Okay, so if they have been behaving, because I'm getting the energy also that they've been maybe behaving in a way that's very hot and cold, where they may be like with this very very Romeo and Juliet energy is what I'm getting. Like maybe there is, you feel like you're like star-crossed lovers. You feel like you're lovers that are, not meant to be together, or there's been like this, like again, this, I don't know why I'm feeling very like Romeo and Juliet energy. Like something is always in the way. There's an obstacle. You feel like you're always, like 2 ships passing in the night, but always going parallel, but actually never, meeting, never uniting. So I feel like there is definitely an energy here of your person going through some major spiritual shifts and a sharp focusing on what their true priorities are. And I feel like this is why there's a lot of heavy energy here of them really wanting to make an offer, but that is going to require a lot of strength from them. Okay, it's going to require a lot of fortitude. It's going to require them to be gutsy. And I feel like this is something that maybe your person is not used to being or doing. Okay, so I feel like this connection, this relationship, in order for it to move forward with this Chariot's energy, it is definitely requiring your person, okay? It is requiring your person to step up into a big, big level of we're getting commitment and a big level of momentum, okay, of transformation, of letting go of, look at this, I'm not surprised we're getting this, letting go of resistance. Look at this. See, there's a lot of resistance or opposition, I feel, that has come through for this connection. Now, this resistance can be from family. This resistance can also be from within your person. And I feel like there has definitely been a lot of tension, a lot of stress around this idea of commitment. I'm getting that your person doesn't feel that, or hasn't felt before until now, that the decision making process of actually committing, making an offer, they never felt that it was entirely their own. Okay, they always felt like they had to please somebody else. And it could be anybody. It may not even be their immediate parents, but this is something that is an issue for your person. They feel that commitment is something that is not just coming from them, but that they also have other responsibilities. They have other people to influence where they commit, how they commit, to whom they commit. And that has created a tremendous amount of tension. And I feel like to a certain extent, your person has very much tried to reason with the people in their life or the people that they feel responsible towards. They've definitely tried to reason with them. But I feel like they're finally getting to a point where it's like they're letting go of the idea that they can fix those people. So now the decision before them is, okay, I am not going to be able to fix or change the people in my life that I feel some responsibility towards. I cannot fix or change them. But what I can do is fix or change myself by finding the strength to either stand up to them or the strength to finally drop the fear and resistance and to make their own decision. Okay, there's something here about making your own decision or dropping resistance or, doing something to move this forward. Now, this can also be, take it as it resonates, this can also be a third party situation. And like I always say, a third party, again, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. In this case, for many of you, it is some sort of a family responsibility. But for others of you, I do feel that your person with this Ten of Pentacles, they may be stuck in some sort of a situation that they also wish to get out of. Okay, they may be stuck in a commitment elsewhere that they've been wanting to leave, okay? But maybe they have not had the strength to move forward. They don't have the strength to actually make that stand, okay? So take this again as it resonates. For some of you, this third party situation is romantic. For some of you, this third party situation is some sort of a family or obstacle or some other responsibility. But either way, I am feeling that one of the reasons why they are acting this way with you, and I do feel that this person may be very often on hot and cold, right? Like when they're on, they're really on. Tremendous amount of chemistry with this Lover's card. Tremendous amount of passion, chemistry, connection. And when that's on, it's really on. It is like full of like, wow, I can never leave this. We are just two peas in a pod. We are like one person, okay? But when it's off, it's very off because they don't have the strength to move forward, okay? They may be wanting to divorce. They may be too afraid to divorce. They may be stuck. Again, I feel like, again, with this family and property, for those of you where there's a third party situation where they are married or you are married or both of you are, or whatever is going on, they are also, this is a side note for those of you who are in this situation, they're also very afraid of ending that relationship because of what it's going to do to the property or to the money aspect, okay? So they don't have the strength to walk away because they're afraid of how much money they will have to pay or how much money or property that they may lose, okay? So that's another reason why there's been a lot of resistance. a lot of resistance, and that is why they're acting this way. So when they're on, they're really on, and when they're afraid and they know that they can't, you know, make the decision, then they're really, really off. Okay, and that's when they become distant. That's when it feels like they're making promises that they can't keep. See, never jam today, promises that never come to be, empty words, and not living in the now. Okay, so you may have gotten a lot of empty words from this person. And I feel like for some of you, that person is giving you those empty words because they are committed elsewhere and they are too afraid to leave that commitment because of the financial fallout. That is the energy that I am getting, the financial fallout. So let's take a look at some specific messages, and then we'll get into future energies, like what could be happening next. Okay, so I would really appreciate if you could just take a second and give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And when you do that, you are literally helping me, a single mom, put my older boy through college. Yes, can you believe you actually help in that? And getting my little one ready for college as well. So all three of us really do appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. You are my best friend and I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. Can you ever forgive me? Okay, so this I feel comes from that energy, right? Of them maybe not being able to let go of whatever is holding them back, right? Let go of either family pressure, society pressure, or the pressure from a third party, right? So this may be like them saying, you know, I'm so sorry that you're my everything, you're my best friend, you understand me better than anybody does, but I am so sorry that I have not been able to break free from these obstacles, and that's why I've been acting this way. Maybe we're too different. That's why we disagree and feel distant from each other. Okay, so for some of you, take this as it resonates. It's not for everybody. There may be something here where you may want different things, right? Where there's a lot of love, there's a lot of connection, passion, and chemistry, but they may be okay with things the way they are right now, you know, and you may not have been. And now it's that distance between the two of you that is making them realize that they wish to make that offer. So there is definitely differences of opinion here that I think needs to be acknowledged as well. Please give me a second chance. I still love you and want to start over. I want to share my life with you. So see? Yeah, so if this person has not been able to, I don't know, this entire reading, I feel like the reason they're acting this way is because they just have not been able to pull the trigger. They just have not been able to do what needs to be done. So let's see if that is something that can change in the future. So Spirit, can you give us for group 1? What are the possible future energies here? Where can this connection be going? So we have split energy, which again is a continuing energy. Pause. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. So this card it's a different deck and it was in here. Wow. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. Wow. Isn't it interesting how that just came up? So we're just going to take it. And I feel like this has to do, I feel like this is actually really concise. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like that's very concise because that is also this energy of if I cannot let go of or have the strength to make a stand, if I don't have the strength to do what needs to be done in order to be with you, then what is the point, right? What is the point? This is an identity issue. Your person has to decide who they wish to be. Who are they? And who do they wish to be? This is a question of identity for sure. Okay? They're going to have to decide if they want to move forward. Do they have the strength to say, this is who I am, this is what I want, and I'm not going to back down from whoever they need to say that to. Okay, because we're still getting this split energy and this inaction. It's like they're trying to decide. They're trying to decide what to do. And it's making them really question who they are. Fresh start. Okay, so I feel that what Spirit is saying here is that there may be a bit of a pause that's going on right now. Your person is definitely, see, that split energy shows us that they've definitely been going back and forth. But I feel like once they get over this energy is very powerful, and it leads us back to them wanting that fresh start with you, for them finally moving forward with that Chariot's energy towards that fresh start, to starting again and to actually taking a stand, okay, for you and for this love. So this is the time to think about the question that you would like to ask about this connection to Spirit. Spirit, can you please give us an answer for group number 1? Take action. Wonderful. So let me know what you thought in the comments. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. See you all on the next one. Group number 2 that chose the Arcanum Tarot. Here is your reading. So Spirit, can you please tell us, why are they acting this way with you? Please tell us, why is group 2's person acting this way? Why are they acting this way? Wow. Oh my God. I love this. We got the Lovers in group 1 as well. Oh my gosh. I love this. Nine of Wands. The Hanged Man. Interesting. Why are they acting this way, Spirit? Two of Wands. So there is definitely a lot of love here. Okay, a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, very deep connection. First card, okay, Lovers. Two of Wands also tells us, this is really good, tells us that whatever which way they've been acting, there's a reason. We're going to get into that, but it is going to turn into a decision. There's going to be action that is going to come through from this, and it's going to come from that sense of purpose and passion that they feel for you here in the Lovers. So I feel like one of the things that is really coming through very powerfully here is that they are acting the way they're acting because they have wounds. They have trauma, okay? They have some sort of trauma emotionally, which either they talk about or they do not talk about. And this is something that they've been carrying around with them for a very long time. But what's interesting here that I'm getting from your person is that your person is not somebody who takes this trauma lightly. So I don't feel that they are trying to repress the trauma. I feel like the trauma has put them in a state of feeling like they're always navigating two worlds, but at the same time, they're very conscious of the fact that they're doing it and they are seeking enlightenment. Hangman is, yes, we are suspended. Yes, we may be at a standstill. However, we are looking for the answer. We are looking to be enlightened, even though we feel like we may be stuck between two worlds at this time. So I feel like your person, this is not the energy of somebody who, carries around trauma from the past, but represses it, but doesn't want to address it, acts like everything's okay. I feel like they inside very much are aware of that trauma, and again, it's doesn't have to be that they talk about it. Just because if they say they don't talk about it, or you don't know much about it, but you sense that there's something there, it's not that they're repressing that. It's that they are very aware of it, and they're trying to handle it on their own. Okay, so that might be their main issue. Their main issue is not that they are trying to deny past trauma or emotional difficulties that they may be having. And this may be anything from like anxiety, panic attacks, depression. They may drink too much. This to me indicates that there is something here that they are actively trying to deal with, whether they talk about it or not. But it's something that is very active in their mind. It's active in their heart. And they really do want to resolve it, because they know that it is making them put up a lot of walls. It is making them very defensive. Okay, so this person may have been acting in a defensive way towards you with this Nine of Wands energy. And the reason for that is because they have some raw wounds, emotional raw wounds that can be easily triggered. But they are, again, aware of it. They are trying what they can. They're trying their best to figure out how to come out of this. Because I feel like if you are in struggle or separation at this time, I feel like during this time period, they're becoming more and more aware of the fact that these wounds that they have, or this trauma that they're carrying, is significantly affecting your connection. It's affecting their life. It's affecting your love. It's affecting the way that they can connect with you, and it's coming in the way of their desires. And I feel like their deep, deep desire is to be with you. So I feel like your person right now is very much acknowledging this Nine of Wands. Like they are acknowledging that there are things that need to be dealt with, that there are things that they have to handle, that they have to figure out. And they are also, I feel, getting very clear on what is triggering that. Because oftentimes it's the people that are the closest to us that within that relationship, those wounds get triggered because they remind us of something that happened to us in the past. So this person may be coming across as very defensive. They may be very touchy. They may be quick to being irritated. I'm getting the energy that this is somebody who does get irritated kind of quickly. They don't want to, but they do. They can be very antsy sometimes. They may be carrying around a certain type of angst, and that angst shows up as this, I'm going to protect myself. Okay. I'm a little defensive. I'm a little touchy. Back in the day, we used to say, this person has a chip on their shoulder. So they may come across a little bit like this, but they really do have good intentions, and they really do love you. They are dealing with their own internal battles. Okay. There's some sort of internal emotional battles that are keeping them kind of in between the life that they really want, which is with you, and the life that they're currently creating because of these wounds. Okay, so that's where this Hangman's energy comes from. Okay, they're definitely suspended between two worlds. Now the world, one side of that world is the past. What has created these wounds? Why are they there? Why are they in that Nine of Wands energy, right? So that they feel the pain of that suspension, right? They feel the pain of being caught in between those two worlds. And I feel that they definitely want to come out of the state with this Two of Wands energy to choose you, to let go of those wounds, to release that trauma so that they can choose to be with you. Okay, so that is why they have been acting this way. Yeah, see? We're getting detachment, low self-esteem, and look at this, extremes. See? And uncertainty. So this is why. Okay, so thank you, Spirit. This is definitely giving us even more details on why your person is acting this way. So you may see this trauma that they're carrying, or you may see this come out in extreme behavior. And this is why I was saying, for some of you, take this as it resonates. It may not be for everybody, but I feel like for some of you, your person definitely has extreme behavior. So they, because of this Nine of Wands energy, they may behave in ways that are very self-destructive. Okay. They may not have their act together. They may, drink a bit too much. They may, for some of you, again, take this as it resonates. As much as they love you, they may have cheated in the past because of these traumas. So just be aware that this person can have extremes of emotion and extremes of behavior. And for some of you, it just kind of translates to them having a lot of anxiety or stress and not being able to fully handle it or to detach from it. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying that they are behaving this way because they are also struggling with detaching themselves from their past or releasing those wounds from the past. So they're really in dire need of releasing old patterns. See, you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Okay, so they need to detach, not from you. They need to detach from what is holding them back from being 100% with you, of being able to be fully vulnerable with you, of being able to be fully in this relationship, in this connection, in the way that you both deserve. So they've been holding back, that's for sure. Okay, they've definitely been holding back. They're not giving fully of themselves, or they haven't fully given themselves to this connection just yet, right? Part of it is also because of that Nine of Wands, they also have suffered from low self-esteem. Okay, so that is another thing that is keeping them also in that Hangman's energy. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Okay, so this is something else that your person needs to release, and that is another reason why they are acting the way that they have been acting. Okay, so these are the reasons. The other thing is that they are also, there's something about them because of that Nine of Wands and Hangman's energy, is that they always feel uncertain. They have this energy of everything is up in the air, everything is uncertain. They also need to figure out who they are. Okay, we're also getting, and it's interesting because we got a little bit of this in group 1 as well, identity issues, right? This uncertainty, choose who you will become, is really, again, about them finally deciding who they wish to be. Are they the wounded person? Are they the person who cannot resolve or deal with whatever in their past is holding them back? Are they the person who's going to let that dictate their present and their future? Are they the person who's going to let that ruin their relationship with you? Or are they going to choose who they become? And they're going to choose to be this person right here. See, the person, look at them. They are very sure of each other. The way they are singularly focused on each other. They're absolutely sure. There is no uncertainty, okay? There is no uncertainty in this lover's energy. And I feel like this is what your person wants with you. They want this kind of certainty. But they know that the reason why they don't have it is entirely because of them and the way that they have been acting, okay? They know that that is what is keeping them from having that certainty with you. So let's take a look at specific messages. What would they say to you? I would love it if you could just take a second right now and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It's absolutely free and you have no idea how powerful it is, because when you do that, you're literally helping me, a single mom, put my older son through college and my little one, prepping him for college as well. And I cannot tell you, we are just so grateful from the bottom of our hearts to all of you. I'm afraid to open up to anyone. See, I've been hurt too much in the past. I don't know how to trust again. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the same as that Nine of Wands energy. Wow, see? So this is a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. What else would they say? about why they're acting this way. Wherever you are is home to me. I feel safe and at peace with you. I never want to let you go. Okay, so isn't this interesting? We're getting the exact energies that go with these cards. So this Lovers card is very much about being each other's home, right? There's absolute certainty there. The way they're looking at each other, the way they are with each other. These are the people who are going to be feeling that they are each other's home. They feel safe. They feel at peace. See? They are each other's home. This is what your person wants with you. And this is their block, which is that Nine of Wands. Interesting. Interesting. What else would they say? I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart now. Okay, so this is the same energy as the Hangman. See? Same energy here. Wow. So isn't it amazing how we've gotten 3 messages here that directly are a reflection of these cards right here of the tarot? So your person is definitely working through their loss of faith, their inability to trust, and their fear of fully opening their hearts this way, the way these lovers are right here, even though they love you so, so much. So this is why they are acting this way. So let's see, Spirit, can you please tell us what are the future possibilities here? In the near future, where could this be going? Where is this connection going? What are the future energies here, Spirit? Sacred journey. Okay, so you are on a sacred journey. Compromise. Vibration. Okay, so this is interesting. So I do feel that this person is more and more aware. Okay, their awareness is there. I feel like it was there from the very beginning. They know that they are going to have to raise their vibration to expand, right? They have, I feel, I feel very clearly that with this Nine of Wands, your person definitely struggles with low energy. And what I mean by low energy is that it doesn't mean that they are like listless in life and they can't get up out of bed. No, what I mean by low energy is low vibration. They may be stuck in those lower vibrations where you're like, you know, you're stuck in like anxiety, disappointment, depression, lack of hope, lack of self-esteem, right? So I feel like this person, because they don't want to lose you, they want this lovers with you, they are working towards raising that vibration. There's a bit of pessimism, right? There's a bit of a pessimistic energy from this person, but they're trying to change that. They're trying to higher their energy and higher their vibration because they know that what they have with you is a sacred journey. Okay, they know that there's something very special here and they want to come to a mutual understanding. Okay, they want to come to a mutual understanding. They don't want to have issues with you anymore. They don't want to be defensive and, you know, triggered anymore. But they know that they're going to have to be more flexible, that they're going to have to compromise when they feel that fear setting in, right? Like they're going to have to think of how they can come to a mutual understanding and detach themselves and release all of this pent up pessimism and, you know, kind of negative associations that they may be carrying from the past. Okay, so if you'd like to think about the question that you have for Spirit about this connection, and here is your answer. Peaceful resolution. Beautiful. See? This is what I'm saying. Because this person tends to be like, you know, skittish. They tend to be like, oh, no, I don't know, right? Like this can be resolved peacefully. And I feel like that goes really well with raising your vibration as well as this mutual understanding right here. So wonderful. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I have created for you and used in this reading, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. See you all on the next one. All right, group 3 that chose the Dark Mansion Tarot. Let's take a look at why your person is acting this way with you. So, Spirit, can you please tell us for our group 3 here? Why are they acting this way with group 3, Spirit? Why are they acting this way? We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Swords. All right, okay. This is fascinating, group 3. So what I'm feeling here right off the bat is one of the things that you may be noticing about the way your person acts is they sometimes, even though they have a good heart, even though they can be very passionate, even though you may share very, very deep chemistry, I'm feeling that you do share a lot of physical attraction. There's a lot of this like heat, but even though they can be that way, I feel like one of the reasons that, or one of the things that kind of makes it feel like things go off track at times and makes you wonder why are they acting this way is that this person definitely has the capacity to be also cold, right? Like, so they can be very, very passionate, very, very like, you know, into you and into the connection. And when you're with them, you can just feel this heat, right? But when they are not happy or when they're getting into their head, when obstacles or disagreements arise, this person also has the equal capacity to become a bit cold and icy. Okay? And the reason for this is that this is somebody who likes to have things in place. Like, they can be a very organized person. But when I say organized, it doesn't just necessarily mean like organized in their house or in their office, but I mean like mentally organized. Like, this is somebody who likes to put everything in its place in their mind. Like, you know, people, situations, everything that needs to get done, it's like they put it in a tidy place. They may even be the type that makes like to-do lists, or that is very organized with their thoughts, their intentions, their actions. So while those are good qualities to have, sometimes when it comes to emotions and relationships, this person can kind of apply that same level of organization, as in like, you know, if things are not going right or if something is feeling off, they tend to compartmentalize that. They tend to get into their heads and they can withdraw and be a little bit cold and distant because somehow something that happened didn't fit into their kind of box, right? They tend to have like their own box of how they want things to be. And if something is outside of that, they have a hard time thinking outside of the box. Okay, so that's where some of this like the way that they're acting, whether, you know, you feel a coldness from them, or whether they withdraw as soon as something is wrong or as soon as you have a disagreement. This is somebody who may just withdraw because that's how they can go back and think about how things fit into their box. Okay. The other thing is that they're also very much in a hurry. So this is somebody who doesn't have a ton of patience. They're always kind of in a rush. They're always hustling somewhere, like hustling to get things done, in a hurry to do things, in a hurry to get results. This is somebody who can be very action oriented as well as very outcome oriented, right? Like they're always looking for a particular outcome. And this, I feel, has made them actually, this combination of the King of Swords energy and the Eight of Wands energy, I feel has made them quite useful and successful in their life. Like this is somebody who could be very successful in their career. This is somebody who does well, who may be influential, who may be somebody who is respected for getting shit done, you know, like that kind of person. This person likes that their reputation is good in that way. Like they like being the person who gets stuff done. They like being respected by others. But again, as part of that personality, they are ambitious. They could be very like bossy at times because they are the boss. Like they see themselves as the boss and they really do care about getting things done. So there's an energy here that for some of you, this person may seem intimidating. Like you may not be intimidated by them, and which is great, but they can come off as intimidating to others. They can come off with an intensity, like they can be intense. So I feel like some of the reasons why you may see them acting out that intensity with you, or acting or kind of being intimidating, although I don't think that they intend to be intimidating with you. I just feel like that's kind of like the natural course of action that they take in other aspects of their life. So it's hard for them to control that when it comes to you. Okay, so that is why they act, they can act in a way that is a little bit more impatient. They want things to get done. But I think one of the things that they are starting to realize is that you represent the Empress energy to them. Okay, and this is an energy that is very, very special. I think they're coming to realize that they cannot just behave with you the way they see you as this Empress. They cannot, as this Empress energy, they cannot behave with you in the same way that they're used to behaving with others, whether it's at work or in their, like, in that kind of like, that very influential, that very kind of, boss kind of mentality, that just is not going to work with you. That is not going to work in this kind of a love relationship. To me, the Empress is an energy of, very, very strong femininity. But it's like a very strong divine feminine energy, but it's also the energy of creation, right? So I feel that this person, they see themselves as having, either, if that is the stage of life that you're in, if it's not, then, take it as it resonates. They see themselves as having children with you. They see themselves as having a family with you. They see themselves as, or they see you as their divine counterpart. But the beautiful thing also about the Empress energy is that I feel like it has inspired your person to be more gentle, okay? To soften some of those rougher edges that they have. But I feel like those rougher edges were developed particularly because of their particular job, or just where they are in life. Like they had to develop that in order to survive, in order to thrive, in order to dominate, if that's their intention, right? In order to kind of be at the top. But I feel like they have realized that you soften them, okay? That you bring an energy that is softer, that is more gentle, and that it is going to require for them to also step into that softer, more gentle energy, because that's what needs to happen in order for the two of you to start this new cycle. This is such a beautiful card to get, Group 3. This Wheel of Fortune is so beautiful because it is the card of good luck. It is the card of good fortune. It is the card of, old phases ending and new and beautiful ones beginning. So I feel like your person definitely wants to shift the energy here. They know that they may have been a bit harsh a bit tough, a bit cold, maybe even a bit judgmental. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting an energy of them being a bit judgmental, and that is absolutely not going to work, is not appropriate for this relationship or any relationship, right? To be judgmental. But I feel like what they are now realizing, and I love that the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune here is the central energy, is that they're realizing that this King of Swords energy and this Eight of Wands energy needs to kind of, be softened, and the focus needs to be here, more gentle, more loving, more kind, more intimate, a softening of the way they speak, speaking in more gentle terms and more, in a more gentle voice, being more open, being more intimate, not being in a rush, but savoring the romance, slowing down, savoring the relationship, really caring about those small, beautiful moments, that can be ignored if you're in the energy of like, okay, what's next? What's next? What needs to be done next? It's really, really beautiful. I feel like you are, look at this, so beautiful. I feel like you are inspiring your person to seek a new balance here. Oh my gosh. And see, and the reason why they have been acting, if you feel like this is somebody who's like very like intimidating, dominating, like, just like, what's next? What's next? I want an outcome here. Like they've been acting this way, but now I feel in them seeing you in this Empress energy, it's like melting their heart, and now they're like wanting to cooperate. Okay, because I feel like up till now, one of the things that is a challenge for this person is that they tend to not be very cooperative. Okay, and I don't mean that in any bad way. Like they tend to be kind of like somebody, again, who's used to setting the rules, or who's used to having other people cooperate with them, right? Like they've become used to this, but now in this relationship, in this connection, they're realizing that it's time for them to cooperate. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value, and that you must really come from the spirit of cooperation if you want this love in your life. And I feel like they are so action oriented. Again, Eight of Wands with that King of Swords, very, very action oriented, very organized, very looking at outcomes, always wanting to see the outcome, can be very calculating about outcomes. But look at this, this love, this connection is also inspiring them to slow down and to just be. I feel like the other energy coming from this person is that they tend to be somebody who doesn't slow down. They're always like on the go, right? Like what needs to be done next. That's why I was like with that King of Swords, like that to-do list, right? I have a list of things that need to get done. What's next? What's next? And they're not used to slowing down and just being in love. Isn't that something? I feel like now they're understanding that the way they were acting before was not really creating a sacred space for the love to really grow. And for that, they're understanding that they have to just stop with the full on, I need to take action, and just be in the present moment and enjoy whatever unfolds with you, to enjoy the romance, savor the romance, slow down in life. See, now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, so this is definitely them wanting to step into a more balanced energy. Okay, I feel like they really lack balance in the way they approach in the way that they approach personal relationships. They really have lacked balance because they are very goal oriented or, outcome oriented. And so I feel like, the way that they've been acting is like they're kind of like using their goal-oriented, outcome-oriented personality to also navigate their way through romance. And again, they are understanding that that is not going to work, that they need to seek balance when it comes to you. And so what they're trying to do is to cover up their errors. Okay, they know they made some errors here. I think they're backtracking. I think they're realizing that it's time to just slow down and savor and be the person who listens and be the person who understands, okay? Because I'm also getting an energy here that you may feel that your person doesn't listen, like they're always in a hurry, they're always a bit impatient, like when you want to talk to them about what you may be thinking or feeling or what you've been experiencing in your day, they tend to be more like solution or outcome oriented. They're more like trying to offer advice or trying to tell you what to do when you just want them to listen. And I think that they've realized these things, and again, they're trying to move forward to, you know, fix that and not make those mistakes again. So let's see what they would like to say to you. And if you could, right now, could you just take 1 second and press that thumbs up, give this video a like. Also, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It's absolutely free, and you have no idea how powerful it is, because when you subscribe, you're helping me, single mom, put my older son through college and prep my little one to go to college as well. So all three of us really just are so grateful to you from the bottom of our hearts. You're the one for me. We're twin souls, and that's what scares me the most. I'm seeing it all clearly now, see? So this is what I'm saying, is that I think this person has been hiding their passion and the love that they're feeling behind this King of Swords energy, right? It's scaring them. So it's easy for them to just kind of default to their normal, you know, their normal persona of I'm the boss, you know, like, you know, I'm not going to be emotional, right? I'm just going to look at the outcome, right? So it's so beautiful here that may be what is scaring them. But now they're realizing that love is different, that they don't need to act like that, you know, with you, that they can be their true self underneath. I need to be alone for now. I need to make sense of my intense feelings. I don't want to feel this way. Okay, so for some of you, take this as it resonates. This person may have pulled away from you precisely because they are not used to, you know, this Empress energy is very intoxicating. It's a beautiful romantic energy, but it's also very powerful. You have to be ready for it, right? It's an intensity of emotion. It's intensity of feelings. So for some of you, your person may not, you know, they may be taking some time alone because they may not be ready for the intensity yet of those emotions that they are feeling. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have two here. One flew out and the other one I just drew, so we'll take them both. I can't stand the thought of you being with someone else. I'm jealous. Have I lost you forever? You bring out the best in me. I'm a better partner because of you. I want to cherish you forever. So see, this is the thing. I do feel that, again, with this Empress energy, I feel like they're understanding that you are bringing out that part of them, which is really the best part of them, because they have been kind of, you know, not really focusing on that part of themselves. I feel like this person has been focusing on other outcomes in their life. Maybe they haven't really been focusing on romance or love until they just saw you and just lightning struck them, right? So I feel like they are becoming a better partner because of your love. And this one, I feel like, again, this may be like for those of you who there is some sort of separation where they step back, where they couldn't handle this Empress energy. And now they're like so afraid that you have moved on, and they're feeling very, very jealous at the thought of either that you have moved on and you have somebody else, or you want somebody else, or that you know, maybe in the process of moving on. So what is the future energy here, Spirit? What can happen next in this connection? What is the future energy coming through here? Okay, so they are trying to rise above whatever resistance they are feeling. Okay, so see, this is why I'm saying we have a bit of resistance here, right? But they're trying to say, and I feel like this no is very much about them also wanting to say no to their tendency to be distant or intimidating. I feel like they're trying to rise above their own resistance. See? Because see, they have a lot of hesitation, and that hesitation comes from that King of Swords energy. It's like they're, again, very good in getting things done in life, maybe very good in their career, maybe very good in other aspects of their life, but they have definitely hesitated in the romantic side of their life. And that may be because of past heartbreak, because we are getting past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. Okay, so if you feel that this person has been acting or acts cold or acts distant or is very outcome oriented, it's because they've also kind of, you know, put down their emotional side or like set it aside because of their past heartbreak. There may have been some hurt that they have gone through in the past, and that is why they hesitate to open themselves up fully now. But I feel like they're tired of saying no to real love. They're tired of saying no to true intimacy. So they're trying to rise above. See, rise above the drama, obstacles, and pettiness and find the strength. So I feel like this beautiful Empress energy is really giving them the inspiration, right? The motivation to rise above their hesitation or any kind of, you know, lingering negativity from past experiences. So go ahead and think about the question that you had that you wanted answered by Spirit on this connection. So here is your answer. Oh, there's something better. Interesting. All right, so let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. See you all on the next one.